Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
I collect spores, molds, and fungus.
Why worry? Each of us is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back.
Hi, I'm Matt, I'm a Ghostbuster, and I do science stuff. Welcome to today's episode. That would have been so good if that worked the first time. Oh, close. Kids use Slinkies all the time. I think maybe the stairs are too close. That's going to be my excuse. Okay, so we all know how a Slinky is supposed to work. So today's episode, Slinky straightening. Let's get into it. Alright, so today's episode is a little bit of a tribute to the character of Egon Spengler, the late great Harold Ramis. So I've got my Egon statue, I'm wearing Egon's flight suit from the real Ghostbusters. I've got a share a Coke with Spengler. Anyway, there's that great line in Ghostbusters 2 where Egon and Ray are chatting and Ray asks him, did you ever have any toys growing up? And Egon replies with,
You mean you never even had a Slinky?
We had part of a Slinky, but I straightened it.
and I thought, what a great episode that could be. Let's see how hard it is to straighten a Slinky. So we're going to take kind of a scientific approach to this, but not really. We're just going to have a bit of fun and see how difficult it is to actually straighten one of these things. So yeah, if you've got one at home and you want to try straightening it, maybe ask mum and dad first, because you're gonna destroy it. But yeah, let's have some fun. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do, really simple, I'm going to try and stretch it. See how hard they are to stretch. Oh, I see my big muscles in play. Actually, that's working a lot better than I thought it would. It's getting there. We might need to speed this one up. Oh, big muscles. Actually, that's already working a lot better than I thought it would. I thought they'd be way harder. I mean, that's not really straight, that's bendy, but it's doing something. Swear word, language warning. I'm going to put on safety glasses. I should have done that at the start. Always remember safety. I'm a professional. Alright, so that kinda works. It's not brilliant though. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, so just stretching it actually worked a lot better than I was anticipating. It's not straight, but it's getting there slowly. But I thought, what if we change the properties of the metal itself? Would it stretch any better? So I'm putting on gloves for this, and this is what I call my Captain America experiment. Okay, so we've got a Slinky encased in ice. Now this has been frozen for about 5.5 months. Basically since I did the last episode of Science. I stopped doing the Science episodes during summer because in Australia it's way too hot to be wearing this gear. So I had a 5-month break. This has been sitting in my freezer for those 5 months encased in ice. So we're going to crack it out of the ice, stretch it again, see if being frozen changes anything about the metal. Alright, getting really technical. Hammer time. Alright. Now we stretch again. See if it works any better. It's different. A different bend to it. So that was normal, just stretching. That one was frozen. So this one wants to flex even less. That's very weird. So maybe ice does change the properties a little bit. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, so we've tried just to stretch it out normally. I've tried applying extreme cold and then stretching it out. Now I'm going to apply some extreme heat. So this is a heat gun. This is basically like a hairdryer, but it runs a lot hotter. So I'm going to crank this up to maybe 350, 400 degrees Celsius, and I'm going to put that on the metal for a while. And then I'm going to try and stretch it again and see if it changes anything. So... been going for a while, so let's give it a stretch. I think that actually worked. That's pretty good. All right, let's go round 2. Alright, it's been going for a while. Try it out. It's working. The heat is making the metal more flexible, and it's allowing me to bend it into the shape that I want. Look at that. That's getting there. So, look at that. We're getting close. One more round of the heat gun, eh? So that was 630 degrees. Insanely hot. If you're in America, you can look at the conversion of that. So that's 630 Celsius. Off the top of my head, I can't do the math conversion on that. But you can Google it. Google's great. So, look, that's not perfectly straight. But if I spend enough time at it, like if I wanted to be down here for hours, you could absolutely straighten a Slinky. So Egon was 100% right when he said, as a kid, he straightened part of his Slinky. He absolutely probably did, because Egon's the kind of guy that would sit there for an hour heating this up. He probably wouldn't use a heat gun, he'd probably use a Bunsen burner or something. I assume open flame would be very similar, just heating the metal, letting it stretch. I know you can also stretch them out just with pliers. That takes forever. But yeah, I think heating the metal and then just stretching it out is the fastest way to successfully straighten a Slinky. Have a good day and see you next episode. Bye!